Hey, what is up everybody? Blades for here, and today I for you guys another video of Persona 5X. And see, I thought about doing y'all dirty because of course, as you guys already know, you probably even saw the goddamn community post. Elden Ring comes out today. If you don't know, I am a crazy Elden Ring fan, and I've already had this junk pre-purchased for a minute, and it's out. So yeah, but you guys lucky, I love you guys. So we're gonna be doing at least 24 and 25, trying to get the 3-star on these two here. It's been a little bit of a problem for me trying to get these last 3 stars, but I think with the little bit of a buff with us having King Frost here, as well as having a few of our things actually upgraded, we probably could do it. So we're gonna be trying to do it. We're gonna use, of course, our ice team with this one as well, and we're just gonna go with our normal team. Now I do want to try to use, instead of Mont, maybe someone else, which is also a little bit DPS oriented. The only issue I have with doing that is we don't get the maximum amount of points that we do need when we ever use that. So we're gonna be trying our best today to actually just do as good as possible. So with this being stated, let's go ahead and take that off of freaking auto, because it's probably gonna do what I don't want it to do. Oh no, it did. Okay, it buffed our man up. So with this one immediately, I did get up my Mont speed. Unfortunately, it's not what I really wanted to do. I guess for Guild Boss, it does. I mean, out of Guild Boss, it doesn't matter. But in Guild Boss, it will matter. But I had gotten a really good piece for her, so we're going to be trying our hardest to see if she can actually bring a little bit of more damage to the plate while actually helping us out later. But let's go ahead and use this. And I honestly think if we can make Wonder just a little bit faster, we should still be able to do this pretty easily with the rotation that we want it to be. Just is gonna take us to actually deal with the rotation a little bit more unique. So with this one, of course, getting some decent damage off, nothing too crazy. Our Wonder took a lot of damage, which is very unusual with this one, but we're gonna go ahead and use the skill 1 for Puppet, get everyone a shield once again, and then we're going to just try to deal as much damage to this guy as possible, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem if we're not able to actually get as many points as possible here. So let's use the skill 3, because we already used got enough charges. Let's use our skill 3, get some nice damage off, and then immediately use our skill 2 to try and get more of this actual score here. Now, I want to know how many of you guys actually play Elden Ring as well. Seeing, of course, as I did state beforehand, I am a major Elden Ring fan. And so with something like this, I'm not gonna lie, I normally would have prioritized Elden Ring more than this, but I did not bring you guys a video yesterday, so I didn't really want to do that again and be a little bit lazy on this one when I already had some things planned. Now, as I did mention earlier, we do have a few videos that are already pre-recorded. There's actually one for Alice when she's maxed out that I already recorded. I wanted to get that one out a little bit earlier than what I have it out now, but unfortunately we weren't able to. Of course, I could not do what I wanted to with her at the time, so I didn't want to put both the one that I just did and then a newer Alice one right side by side. So we're gonna wait on that one a little bit. I do have a Marion guide dropping. As many of you guys know, I did pull Marion very recently, and I got her to 70. I'm trying to get up her talents and stuff like that so that I can actually showcase with her as well, while we also explain a little bit, because we want to make sure we get some quality dang videos out for you guys. I haven't done a build guide in a minute, so I think that's going to be a good way to kind of ease us back into it and actually start doing more of those actual build guides. A lot of you guys really do appreciate them, so at the end of the day, I will be trying my hardest to actually bring those back for you all to actually make this a little bit more doable. Now, I am a little bit scared here because our Wonder is taking a ton of damage, as well as our team in general. So I'm a little bit scared. We're not dealing as much as I want to deal, and that's what's probably making this a little bit problematic when it comes down to at least our final score. But with the damage we're doing, at least with our man Frost, I almost said Frost, Fox, we're not dealing too bad. We're doing pretty dang decent. So let's go ahead, and we've already have our buff on. Let's use, see, that's 24% for 3 turns. This is 36% for 3 turns. Since it's a single target, let's might as well use this. So next turn, if I'm right, we should be able to have Fox's ultimate, so we should deal some decent damage. So let's use this on him real quick, if I'm right. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this instead. Make sure he gets that decent damage off. And now let's see if we can deal some decent damage. Now, if we can crit, that would be nice. I don't think we can. Yeah, we ain't crit, unfortunately. But it still got him down low enough to the point where I think we can break beforehand. So I think we should be good. So think, get that off. And then with this one, I would like to just go ahead and end it. I think that would be better. But even if I did that, I don't think I have a frost attack to get rid of him. So yeah, we're not gonna have enough actions. I think we actually are just out of actions, unfortunately. So that's kind of unfortunate. We were very close. We were really close, I want to say. Just really close to getting rid of this dude. But dude, that sucks so bad. Let's see, can we get a crit with the basic attack? No basic attack crit. Unfortunate for that one. Definitely sucks to suck right there. We did also lose a character, so we didn't get that extra. And we killed. No, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. We actually killed and we didn't get what we needed. So I want to redo that before, of course, we go to the next stage. I feel like we can actually do this on the last two, but we got to take a look at our Wonder, because he took a lot more damage than I actually want him to take. And that's kind of a problem. Now, of course, that's also because we don't have certain things upped for him. But I want to make sure I have the right weapon, which I do have the right weapon on. I'm just very unsure why we didn't live that. So 8, 9, 10, 11, we were one off, unfortunately. But we'll try it one last time. And I think everyone does have their gear on, correct? Everyone has their gear on. She doesn't have really good gear. I need a defense piece, but I think only she has one. Oh wait, we do have one here. Why was I using this? I think this was because of the speed as well, the speed up that I did need. But under this circumstance, I think we'll be fine with just using the straight up defense one, because she's going to be slower than Fox, if I'm right. And that's not really a good thing, but I don't think it's the worst of things, especially seeing that this is not guild boss. So once again, let's try this out. See if we can get a stronger shield to actually deal this a little bit more damage here. So get our counter up. We'll also get this buff as well. That's looking better. That's looking better for the shield category here. And then I gotta get more for my Wonder, because his shield is lacking compared to the Yuki's shield here. So we're gonna have to deal a little bit more, or at least try a little harder when it comes down to that. But let's use our skill 1. And I think we can use skill 1 twice, and then we're going to use the skill 3 to actually get more of that DPS off, because our team is not really good enough to actually survive enough to only use skill 2. So we're going to have to use our skill 3 a little bit more, or at least our skill 1 a little bit more, until we can get to the skill 3. But let's go ahead and go for this. Get the knockdown, decent damage as well. One thing about King Frost that really does help out Fox quite a lot is we're able to actually do what we need to do. And I really do enjoy that. Seeing that the man Fox definitely needs a little bit of a buff on his damage, well, at least mine does, because I don't really crit as much, unlike most other people's Foxes, but we still deal some decent damage. So let's go ahead and get into this. Should be a good counter if I'm right. Okay, cool. We got a crit there as well, so that's really, really nice. And then let's use this here. Get the extra little shard, of course. Use the tier, and then I think we should be pretty much good already, because like his health is really low for where he's at currently. So I feel like we're doing really good for at least what we're doing currently. We got 10 turns on the clock, so with that in mind, let's just use this again, get another buff. And then we're going to go ahead and give us another shield. And then we'll use the debuff for next round, because the debuff should help us at least kill this dude pretty easily. But we have to really be careful, because look at that. That damage is crazy That damage is not what we want. Ooh, that was a nice hit, actually. Very surprised that we got that crit there. But let's go ahead and use the skill. I think he'll actually die, right? Yeah, he'll probably die here. So let's try. Use Dawn's Bubble. Take full advantage over this. Everyone has a really good shield, so this should pretty much protect us as well. And let's see where we're at. I think we're looking good, guys. I think we actually got this in the bag, so come on. Let's get Absolute Judgment in just for some extra damage and that defense lower. And then let's go ahead and use Lacunda to actually get down that defense as well. This should be just enough to kill him off from right. So let's go for it. Oh no, it wasn't. It was just a little bit too less, at least too little. So that's perfectly fine with us. Let's use this as well. Okay, so I feel like we actually are kind of set up pretty. Oh, yep, there we go. Is that enough? Is that enough? Did we finally hit it? Freaking let's go. Okay, so we got the 3-star. Finally, that one took me a lot longer than I would like it to get. And then we have to do 25. So 25 is just this dude right here. We got really close the first time we did it, but it was just a little too little, to be honest. So we're gonna try to speed run them. You guys let me know, what team did you guys use for this as well? Did you use this Fox team? Did you use Soy because you needed a little bit more, what was it called? A little bit more sustained? Because I do know some people are using Soy just for sustaining. But let me know what you guys are using for this, because I'm not gonna lie, these things are a little bit harder. And I'm not using anything that nerfs their damage and junk like that. So it's definitely a little bit of a problem on my end, but I think we're still doing good. Okay, he enhanced himself. I think we should still be looking okay for now. Can we get a crit? Okay, no crit. Love it. Gotta love it. I swear that is the like most unsatisfying thing ever. When you just don't get a crit when you need it. It's just like, nah, we don't need to do that for you. Can't have it. No crit, that's all. Another, ugh, that was a critical, but it was like only 4K. Yeah, we're gonna have to check out our Mont and get up her crit rate as well with her substats, because I'm not gonna lie, that is abysmal type substats. But let's use Mont once again. Get some decent damage there and go for Absolute Judgment. Now, we've already did our first buff. Let's go ahead and use Mithras for the second buff. And I think we should be doing pretty decent. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is, how do you guys feel about the game so far? Do you feel like it's still going good? I definitely think a lot of people are in that limbo where they feel like the game itself is kind of in a iffy mode. I'm hoping that a lot of people are kind of staying and playing, because the worst thing we want to do for this game right now, especially if we want it to come to the West, is to stop playing. So we gotta hope that people are still like out here steady playing, steady trying to actually push the game forward itself, because if we aren't doing that, it ain't looking too good for that global. But hopefully we do have some people kind of putting in that work out here to actually do this. Let's get counter. Gotta love that. Let's use our actual buff here once again. And then I have 8 actions left. I think we're able to at least kill it in time. I hope we're able to kill it in time, because I'm really worried, especially seeing how we haven't hit too many crits as well. We could be very well in some danger. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Use the weakness. All right. We might can make up for it. We could possibly make up for it. It's just going to be really close. This is going to be a close match, to be honest. I don't like how this looks right now. This is not looking too good. Let's use Lacunda, get another defense down. Hopefully he hits us. Okay, cool. Hit us as well. Get a counter. No crit. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get worried, you guys. I'm starting to get worried. We're not critting. We're not getting anything up whatsoever. And that's starting to worry me a little bit. So I don't know if we can do it. We got 3 actions left. We need just a little bit more damage. So Just go in for the absolute judgment here. And then, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and just try to deal as much damage as possible. I know he resisted, but any damage is better than nothing. So, just too little, man. Just too little. Unfortunately, we did not get the 3-star on this one like I did want. We're literally just a little bit too low. And wow. Talk about just a smidge too low. I can't end it off like this, guys. So we're gonna try and do this one last time. Give me 1 second. We gotta do this, man. I refuse to be this close, but yet so far. So let's see what we can do. I think we can upgrade our Fox's weapon, which could help us out a little bit. So let's see. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to go ahead and exchange these guys, because I think I do have a couple weapon materials as well that we can go ahead and get up. So let's get up our ores and see if we can actually do this in time. I'm trying my hardest to actually get this one out too, because I really want to actually see if we can beat it. That should be more than enough for Fox, if I'm thinking right. Level 70 weapon. I technically should have probably level 80 weapons right now, but we're not going to talk about that. I've been being kind of lazy on this, and hopefully this is enough. Please cross your fingers. Guys, do you think we're going to do it this next round? Do you think we're not? We're going to find out once again and see how this goes. So 74 out of 75. We're so stinking close. We're so stinking close. I think the only other one I have this close is the Curse Team one as well. So we're going to do that probably for a video as well anyways. So we're going to try. We're going to try it. See if we can knock it out really quick. Because if I'm right, the DLC is officially out. So your boy is speed running. You guys don't understand. You guys lucky. You're lucky I love you. But let's go ahead and do this. Quickly use this as well. And then use our shield. And all right, we're looking good. We're looking pretty darn good right now. Okay, give me a crit. No crit. Dude. I gotta fix his gear, dog. I gotta fix his gear so bad. He just does not crit for his life. Let's go ahead and use our Ice Blade. Come on, crit. 4K crit too. Yeah, we're getting like the most unluckiest type beat for freaking crits in general, or low like hitting crits in general as well. So that is very unfortunate. That is not what I like to see, but I don't think we really got a choice in the matter for this one. And let's quickly use, I would like to buff my boy before I use anything regarding like damage in general. So we got the buff, getting everything what we need. Who knows? You know what? Yeah, no, let's just continue using Mont first, and then we'll try to switch it up. Now, I don't like that we're missing those, because I think in our last thing, we also did have higher crit rate. I took off one of her pieces that was like 3% of her crit rate. That 3% is like really showing like badly. I don't really like that too much at all. So continue using this. Keep that defense lowered as much as possible. And then make sure everyone has another shield on. And then I'll lower its defense next round to swap things around and get Yuki to actually give him some regular old defense as well. So I think we're looking pretty decent. It's just I don't know if we'll make it in time. I think we're literally just missing too much DPS, unfortunately. But you know what? We're gonna risk it all. We're gonna risk it all. We got to make sure the man Yusuke is getting as much DPS as possible for this. So let's go ahead and use this as well. And then before we use anything else, like his ultimate or anything like that, we got to make sure Yuki buffs him. So I think we should have enough for the ults now, if I'm right. Yes, we do. Defense down as well. Come on, give us a nice crit. Give us a nice crit. No crit. Dang it. Oh, that hurts so bad, bro. It hurts so bad. Why do y'all do this to me? I just want one crit. Is that so bad to say? They're like, yes, go away. But we get this, of course. That's pretty decent. Don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get the follow-up as well, please. All right, decent follow-up. No good damage, really, though. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to do it. That's very unfortunate because I'm not going to lie. I feel like this could have been really good if I could have just like probably knocked something or something like that. But I just don't think we have enough. Let's see if we can deal some decent damage with this instead. And it's a burn, so I mean, like, maybe it'll do just enough. It was just too little, man. It was just too little, guys. That sucks. Unfortunate. But we ended up getting one of them to 3-star. Hopefully the next time we do this, we're able to finish all of Ice and actually get this fully 3-starred. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do smash that like button with your forehead. I do have a couple videos that are pre-recorded. This is just one of them that was going to be last second. But yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.